That's crazy. One little plastic part in that entire $400 machine is out. That's not right. Let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with this. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to tear this thing down until we figure out what happened to it today. So, let's start with what happened. Earlier today I was running this KM131R. Ignore this. I've switched it. Not a big deal. It's a 131. So I was running it and it was full throttle, and all of a sudden it made a strange noise. Not a pop, not a bang, not a nothing. Just like a zip, and it sounded like something was spinning loose in there. So what I want to do is tear it down and figure out what's wrong with it, to hopefully avoid having an issue with the other one that's over here. I think a number of things based on what it was doing. So it was running just fine first. Second, it made a noise. Third, shut off and had zero compression. You could pull this and it was just nothing. And then after a couple of pulls, it's completely locked. So my initial thought was that let's see, we're gonna write them down. 1, scored the piston or the cylinder. 2, a valve issue, because this is a 4 mix, not a 4 stroke, it's 2 stroke. I don't fully understand the 4 mix, but it has valves. Number 3, I thought something in the connecting rod, maybe a bearing, or maybe it snapped the rod completely and that caused it to lock up. But I also think a valve issue could cause that same lockup. So anyway, let's tear it down and see what we can find. We will start with the air filter. I'm certain it's not clean. Yeah, it's looking a little rough. It's got some fuel on it, so it is definitely running fuel out of the carb. Yeah. Starter. Just to make sure it's good. It's short because it's broken a bunch of times. That's why I switched it with the other one. Actually, I want to see if it's vapor locked. I don't think so. But we'll pull the spark plug. That'll do. We'll pull the spark plug out and see if it'll pull. I've done nothing to this so far. So we're going to discover this together. Oh yeah, she's dirty. All right. I can see the piston is pretty high up, but not all the way, but it is locked. So let's keep going. And pull this whole cover off. If it's dead in the water, I feel like there's still some halfway decent parts on this thing. It's pretty old, but up until today it was running great. So I think we can use some of these pieces. I think you can tell based on the blown off muffler guard, exhaust guard, the dirt on the whole thing. It's probably 8 to 10 years old. And take a look there. It is so dirty. So I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if it overheated and burned something up. Let's see, I believe that's cut off. We'll need something smaller for whatever that is. And throttle cable. How does that come out? Rotate? Why not? Huh. Perfect. And coil. All right, get this out of the way. Throw all these in a pile because I'm pretty sure this thing is junk. Ooh. Let's take this back off. It feels scratchy in there. You can see now it's turning. I have no idea if the piston is actually moving. Guess we could look. It is. But it's stopping here. I don't know. Let's check the, let's see if we can see if it's stored actually. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh well. That's just the exhaust screen. Why is it still in there? I don't know. That's good too. Next. What if we try a little less torque this time? There it goes. Nope. Torque made no difference. Popped it off anyway. Oh well. The good thing is, I don't expect this to go back together. so I can just kind of tear apart what I need to. Woo! I think there's something to be said about cleaning this stuff off. I really think it just got too hot. That one came out. All right, I got it cleaned up enough that we can see what we're doing. And we can go ahead and start pulling some other stuff off of this. That's 8 mil on the carb. Ugh. Feeling good. Here's the thing about it. So I know it has to go in there somewhere. So it's got to be able to come out some way. But why can't I get it out? There we go. Oh no, I can just break stuff. Yeah, broken. Cool. Alright. Save those. Set that down. Alright. I'll need to save all those gaskets, that's for sure. Okay. Next. Will this come off? Uh-huh. Yes, it will. Now we can sort of see what's going on here. All right. Connecting rod is in one piece. And it's turning just as smooth as could be now. Why would it do that? Oh, what I noticed, these valves are moving free just fine. So they don't appear to be stuck. Huh. Let's take the rocker arms off, why not? Check the push rods, see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. That's better. Well, that's straight. That's straight. I'm unsure what's in here, so we're going to find out. Y'all didn't tell me the whole thing just came out. Unbelievable. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Looks like plastic. It's all over. Here's your problem. Cam gear exploded. Is that what it's called? Found it. That, my friends, is all plastic. Maybe I shouldn't have beaten the hell out of this thing. Is that a common thing for those to just explode like that? That's ridiculous. It's got this metal gear on this plastic. No wonder it blew up. I mean, it's hard plastic and it's old, so I can't say too much about that. Well, I think that's fixable. Except for the stuff I banged around, especially those exhaust bolts that snapped right off. That sucks. What do we need? Alright, what'd I guess? I guessed scored piston cylinder. No, I think they look fine. The cylinder, it's got a little carbon buildup. Let's see if we can get you in there. Hold on. I don't know. Ah, you can see that side. That looks fine. Little buildup, not bad. Some plastic in there. I don't think I broke the flywheel. Hammering on it, that was stupid. Nah, it's fine. Oh. We'll figure out how it all goes back together. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know yet. Alright, let me know if you think it's worth putting back together. I feel like this little plastic bit here is not tremendously expensive. Now, will it go back together the right way? I don't know. We can find out. We'll throw a couple of bucks at it and see if we can get it back together. I'll see you next time.